Hi Capricorn, welcome to May 2014. Now in May, you're feeling stronger every day. The obstacles that the world has put on your path are now out of your way. You are no longer waiting on other people to figure out your life. You're ready for romance, bliss, and creative self-expression. These will increase your self-confidence. April has taught you that you are the master of your destiny. When you take charge of your life, you are living from your soul. You are living from your authentic power. The world becomes your oyster. What do you want to create? Now you have Pluto in your sign, and that gives you tremendous power. And Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and abundance, enters Aries on May 2nd and is about to take her turn with the Grand Cardinal Square. What Venus is doing is she's checking in with us to see if you are aligned with your soul power, if you are living your life based on your authentic self, your authentic nature. Her first stop is to oppose Mars on May 11th. So Venus will oppose Mars on May 11th, and for you, this has to do with your personal power, your personal needs, your career ambitions, what you want to achieve in the world. So you're looking at both here of, well, what do I need to be happy? What do I need to feel good and strong? And am I achieving my objectives and goals in the world? Then you have the powerful Scorpio full moon. Now this is a very harmonious moon for you because Scorpio is 11 signs from you. So Scorpio sextiles the Capricorn. So that pours positive energy into you. Taurus is a sister sign. Taurus trines the Capricorn. That pours positive energy into you. Saturn is in Scorpio. Saturn, your ruling planet, is in harmony with the Capricorn. So Saturn is empowering you to achieve your objectives and goals, to fulfill your hopes and wishes. And so is the Scorpio full moon. It is happening in a wonderful area for you. It's all about your dreams and your hopes and your wishes, your highest ideals, networking with others, the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. So this is a really positive energy for Capricorn. I love saying that. And so you have this wonderful full moon on the 14th. That is lighting you up in the area of true love and romance, sports, children, creativity, amusement. And, you know, so this energy for you is fantastic. Now, Saturn is there, and, you know, Saturn does like to restrict and limit to focus us so that we're not we're not getting involved in things that are nonsense and just distractions and taking us off course. And also the Scorpio full moon is pointing out our shadow side. So the shadow is aspects of self that are begging for expression but come out in negative ways. So, you know, we all have a shadow. It's part of being human, and we're all human beings. And so the shadow, you don't want to dismiss or deny it. You want to embrace it because it makes you whole when you do. It's part of who we are. So I see it as untapped power that can be channeled in more productive ways, which creates wholeness in your life. So perhaps, like say for Capricorn, you can be a bit controlling. You know, you like to control who you're married with or who you're partnering with, or you know, you like to be the boss. You like to be in charge. And you know, and that's okay except when it goes to extremes. And the feedback you're getting from your partner or other people is, you know, cut it out. I don't like it. When you do that, it can be the ego avoiding vulnerability. So in other words, when we're scared, we like to control things because then that way it makes us feel safe. However, it's a false sense of safety and security because we have no control over anyone. And if we are controlling others through manipulation or whatever, that's not spiritual. And it's not healthy, because we're not allowing others to be their whole self and be who they really are. And when we do that, it's because we're scared on the inside. We're feeling vulnerable. And so we feel the need to control the external, because on the inside, we're not feeling safe and secure. So what Saturn is pointing out, and the Scorpio full moon is pointing out, is when you do things that make you feel safe and secure, you can let go of wanting to control your children or your spouse or your family or your employees or whoever is in your circle of influence. And when you do that, you'll find that you're more attractive to others, and that you're carrying less burden. You're less stressed because you're not trying to figure it all out for everybody. And so it actually empowers you and empowers everyone else and makes your relationships better. So, so something to think about. And I could spend hours in talking about, the different ways that we all avoid ourselves or avoid our insecurities, through the shadow. But I see the shadow as an ally and untapped energy. So in other words, when you stop directing it out to control others, your external, and you turn it inward to fix yourself, to heal yourself, to strengthen yourself, you become even more empowered and free and liberated. And what a wonderful demonstration that is to the world. You have Pluto in your sign, and it gives you tremendous power. However, if we're using it for our ego, our negative ego, there's healthy ego. Healthy ego is what gets us out here. But the negative ego is really our insecurity that we mask with controlling others or dominating others or manipulating others. But when you let all that go and you use your power to focus on what you can do and what you want to do, others will be so attracted to you and wanting to work with you and wanting to be with you. You'll be blown away. You'll be like, oh my gosh, why didn't I figure this out earlier? And because the world doesn't teach it. We see the demonstration of the abuse of power all the time in the world. And that's the old energy. But in the new energy, it is about creating the win-win with others and empowering others, empowering yourself, and allowing everyone to step up and have power and control over themselves and their lives. And so by doing that, you're going to step into a new life of your hopes and wishes come true, beyond your wildest imagination. So the Taurus sun is in harmony with all of your Capricorn, Capricorn sun, Capricorn ascendant, Capricorn moon, any planets you have in Capricorn. This is a gorgeous time for you. It's a gorgeous energy. It's great for those that want to meet a new love. It's also great for those that are already committed in a relationship and want to go to the next level, want to, be even more intimate or more romantic with your partner. This energy is wonderful for that. It's excellent for meeting new friends and networking and getting yourself out there. It's a very strong time here for you. Now, Venus is squaring Pluto at the time of the Scorpio full moon on May 14th. And so here you can evaluate your skills as a communicator with your family members, because Venus is in Aries and she is squaring Pluto in the first house with you, or Pluto in Capricorn. So this is your opportunity to really hone in on what you love and value about yourself, about your wife or your husband, about your family members. And if there is power struggles going on, right? It takes two to struggle. Right? If we surrender and say, you know what, I'm not playing that game anymore, then no one can fight with us because we're not reciprocating. So this is an opportunity for you to do that, to really let go of games that are played with family. Then Venus conjuncts Uranus the next day. Now, I really like this because Venus-Uranus conjunctions help us to end unhealthy situations, unhealthy relationships. Either we end it, or the universe steps in and ends it, or the other person ends it. but endings come swiftly with Uranus. But that is good, you see, because it empowers you to move on quickly. So something may end for you around the 15th, around the full moon, in regards to a family situation that is no longer serving you. And it's time. The universe is clearing you of the burden and cutting you free because, life is a journey and you have many soulmates. And if you're stuck here trying to work on something that's done, and you've got a soulmate waiting for you, right down here, right down the road, but you're over here, right? And this person's hanging out here going, when's she going to get here? When is he going to get here? Uranus will come in and end something for you so that you keep going on your path and meet your next soulmate or new best friend or new job or new home, whatever it is you're going for. And that could be it too. For some of you are moving. You're done where you're living and you're moving to a new home. So be open to the opportunities. Be open to new beginnings. Full moons bring new beginnings and completions. And you'll have a completion in regards to where you live, some of you, in regards to your relationships, some of you. And that's because there's better for you down the road. And we have to get you there. And one of the ways the universe does it is with Uranus. Suddenly, quickly, something's done and complete, and you know it and you feel it, and it's time to go. And it's good. It's good. There's a lot of positive energy in here for Capricorn in May. May is a strong month for you, and you are going to be feeling stronger every day. I love that. That's the old Chicago song. Feeling stronger every day. And, okay, and so Venus is empowering you to live your authentic self. Live from your true values. Live from what you love and value. Taurus rules true values. And I've given you the True Value program, and the list are at the bottom there. And so, you want to align with your true value. You want to align with your core values. When you align your objectives and your goals with your core values, you're living your authentic life. You're living your best life. And that's what Venus is encouraging you to do. That's what Saturn is empowering you to do. That's what Pluto is empowering you to do. And Taurus is totally supporting you. Mutual Admiration Society, Taurus and Capricorn. Mars goes direct on May 19th. Yay! And for you, it's in the career sector. It's in the area of your reputation, your business, your profession, your unique contribution to society, expressed through your unique individual human beingness. We don't always have to be in a career. We always have, an expression in the world that has to do with our reputation in the world. So for those that work at home or those that are retired, it's you in the world, your unique individuality in the world. For those of you that have career ambitions, with Mars going direct now, you will begin to see things in your favor, things changing in your direction. Promotion, a new job, starting a new company, moving up. With Mars direct, this is excellent energy for you because it's going to move you forward. And that's the 19th forward. So, by the third week, things are going to really start moving forward in the career sector for those of you that are, and what Capricorn isn't ambitious. You rule ambition. So, very good news for you. Now, the sun jumps into Gemini on May 20th. And this begins to light up the area of your lifestyle, your service to the world, your health habits, your daily routine, and your work habits. And then we have the Gemini new moon on May 28th. And this is, it's a good moon for you, absolutely, because it is in harmony with Mars in the 10th. So there could be some sort of promotion coming in here for some of you by the end of May and into June, because the Gemini energy is in harmonious energy flow with Mars, and Mars is in the area of your career in the world, your work in the world. So there's something wonderful coming in here for you at the end of the month and into May and June. Like amazing, just wonderful. Now the challenge with the Gemini new moon is Neptune is squaring it exactly. Unlike Saturn, your ruling planet, with the Scorpio full moon on the 14th, there's a 4-degree orb and Saturn's retrograde. So Saturn isn't as powerful as it normally is, although I wouldn't mess with Saturn. But Neptune is exactly at 7 degrees, and the new moon in Gemini is exactly at 7 degrees, and Neptune's direct, and it's squaring Jupiter. So with this energy, it's a light and happy moon, yet, you know, it's a dreamy moon filled with potentials and promises, and it's squared by Neptune, and Neptune is illusion and delusion. And dishonest people, where do I begin? And so don't go by promises, go by behavior. In other words, if your boss is promising you a bonus or promising you, you know, you can't count on it. You have to go by what people do. If you go by what people do, you'll ride the wave, no problem. This has to do with work for you, not so much personal relationship. It has to do with people you're working with. You know, maybe there's like some gossip going on in the office too that you're contending with, you know, politics and, you know, just the bullshit, you know. You just don't get involved in it, you know, I like the new moon. It's in harmony with Mars. For you, it is showing that you're moving up and that you're definitely moving up in late May and June and whatever you're doing, you know, whether it's your own business or working for others, you are making gains. But with Neptune in the area for you, it's in the third house. That's gossip. And so just avoid it and focus on what you want and your goals and your objectives, and, you know, and just let it go. But make sure you're really clear with everyone too. Like if you're doing contracts or you're doing, you know, negotiations, make sure everyone understands you, because Neptune blurs everything. And we can think someone's hearing us as we're saying it, but they could be hearing something completely different. So you want to feedback with everyone and make sure we're all on the same page. You know, so, hey, Joe, did you understand that we're meeting on Friday at 3? You know, oh, I thought you said Thursday. You see, it's going to be kind of like that with Neptune. You just have to ride it. You know, it's a very dreamy, mystical, whimsical energy, new moon, but it's very difficult navigating good communication and solidity with people. So people can make lots of promises with no delivery. Don't go by promises, go by behavior. Then Venus enters Taurus on May 28th, and that is fantastic for you. That's true love and romance. Looks really strong for you in May and June. So for those of you looking for love in May, it could come your way. Why is everything rhyming with May? I love it. Okay, so this is pretty funny. Yes, for those of you that are open to love, open to romance, it is available to you in May. You do have to put yourself out there and let people know you're interested in them. For those of you that are already married or engaged or coupled, it's also a wonderful time for your relationships. You have Jupiter in the area of marriage and partnership. So you could be making your relationship even stronger, even more great and awesome and fun. You know, Venus moving into this area is, you know, having fun in your life and being creative and taking chances and taking risks, and you'll feel like it. You'll feel like socializing in May and June. You feel it. You're ready. You're ready to put yourself out there, try new things, and it's important. Now, with the Gemini new moon, it's a wonderful time to set your intentions. And with Venus and Taurus, It's time to align with your core values. When you line up with your core values, you are on path and in touch and in control of your life. And that's why I've given you the True Values program, so that you can determine what your values are, or your number one value. Like for me, it's to inspire others. So everything I do, my objectives and my goals are always to get me to where I am in my place that I can inspire others. What is your highest value? You want to be determining your values based on your soul power, your authentic self, and not by what society tells you success is, or the family, or the corporations telling you what success is. When you align with your core values, you will feel very happy and successful, because you are determining success for yourself from the inside out. The power is in your hands. And you want to determine what success is based on your core values, your number one core value. This will empower you. And, so May has a lot of opportunities here for you. And you don't want to get ready for opportunity. You want to be ready. So you want to be preparing yourself for success. You want to be, every day you get up, you want to be making yourself ready for success, ready for what you want, ready for when it happens, you can jump on it and seize it, seize the opportunities as they emerge. And there will be many opportunities for you, Capricorn in May. This is a wonderful energy for you. Your fun houses are lit up, the 5th and the 11th. And that is the love you give to others, the love you receive from others. It's love, true love, romance, friendship, your friends. So it's a wonderful time for you to network with others and promote your work, promote what you do in the world. Health looks good. If you're taking care of yourself and, you're, practicing good health care, plenty of rest, exercise, good diet, you're going to, great, just great. And money, it doesn't seem like, there isn't anything blocking the money at all. In fact, if you do get this promotion at the end of May into June, it will bring more money. And so money is there. The money is there. It's not highlighted so much this month as love is and romance, and also your self-empowerment, really coming into your power, is highly focused. It's a strong month for you. It's a good month. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Capricorn. You're so awesome. Thank you for Google Plussing them. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your personal transits, very easy. You go to my astrology service page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Capricorn, keep looking up.